Hello guys, welcome to C4C Code for Change. Let's get started.
Hey guys, today in this video we are going to learn about the exceptions. So previously we have seen that a PL/SQL block contains mainly three parts, that is the declaration part in which cursors variables are declared, and another one is executable session in which our own logic is declared, and the last one is exception block. So in this block what we are going to do is see here. Exceptions are the activities which are used to handle errors at runtime. So there are three types of exceptions. So predefined exceptions, user defined exceptions, and non-predefined or unnamed exceptions. So this is also called unnamed exceptions. So what are these predefined exceptions? In this class we are going to see about the predefined exceptions. So these are the exceptions which are predefined by the Oracle people. Okay, so there are some common errors which are repeated by the common people, sorry, common programmers. So there are some 20 programs, so 20 errors which we generally produce errors. So those are named under predefined exceptions. So what are those are? So we'll just see in these sessions, we will just revise up to 6 to 7 exceptions. So those are no data form, too many rows, invalid cursor already open. Like this, there are some exceptions. We will discuss about those exceptions. Okay, the first one is no data form. So see here, when a PL/SQL blocks contain select into class, and also if requested data is not available in the table, then Oracle server returns an error. So what is that error? So if the error is some number and no data found. So this is the error which Oracle will return when there is no data available from the table. So to handle this error, we will use no data found exception. See here. So this is an example here. So see here, declare some variables we have declared, and we are beginning the executable session, and we will write select ename comma sal into vname comma vsal from emp, where emp number is equals to some number. Okay, so dbms underscore, we will print that data and ending. Suppose here, say suppose 7839. So this is the employee number of the king. Then it will display employee name, that is king, and its salary. Suppose if we enter 000, what will happen? So this is the employee number which is not present in the EMP table. So what it will return? It will return this error, no data found, and we have to handle that error. How we can handle that error? See here, like this. So after that we will begin exception block. Sorry, this one is exception block, and here when no data found. So this is an exception when no data found. Then so what we have to do? So dbms output dot put line. So we will write employees doesn't exist. So this is how we are handling this no data form error. Okay, let us see here in the code. Sorry, declare. So vname emp dot ename percentage type vsal emp dot sal percentage type, and begin select ename comma sal into vname comma vsal from emp, where emp number is equals to, suppose let us check 7839. Okay, first we will check it. Then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So we will just print vname here. Let us check with vname, and we are ending this block. Just we will execute this. See here, PL SQL successfully executed. Then we will see here. Then the output is king. Okay, this is the common, we know it. But when we enter here, when we enter 0 here, what will happen? See. Control Alt, Control Enter. See here, no data found. As I have said, this is an error. So this is a common error which most of the programmers will get. So to handle these errors, we will use exceptions. See here, exception when no data found, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line employees doesn't exist. So this is the error. So we are handling this error like this. See now what will happen? See here. Now PL SQL procedure successfully completed. So what is the output here? See here. Employees doesn't exist. So whatever you want to print here, you can use it here. So this is about no data found. So the next one is too many rows. See here, what is too many rows means? When a select into class try to return more than one or more than one values, then Oracle server will return error. See here, normally in the, so this will return only single record, but here if it returns more than one single record, then it will shows too many rows. So what is the error means? Exact fetch returns more than requested number of rows. So how to handle this? We have to use too many rows exceptions. See here, we will see here in this row. So generally we will give here 7839. See here, this will normally return. Okay. Control Alt, Control Enter. See here, this will normally return the employee name, that is king. Okay, this is the single record. Suppose if we change here to DEPT 10, see what will happen here. See here, okay, DEPT number, sorry, Control Alt, Control Enter. See here, exact fetch returns more than one requested number of rows. See, because select star from EMP where DEPT number is equals to 10, because DEPT number 10 having 3 records, but here variable name and variable sal can only store single records, so that's why it is showing like that error. So how to handle that error? See here, so in the exception block we can write as when too many rows, then what we will do, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line too many rows to handle. So this is the error you want to display. So what we will see here, PL SQL executed successfully. Then what it will show the error? So too many rows to handle. Sorry, here we can remove T. Okay, now it will display too many rows to handle. So this is about too many rows exception. So see here, let us take another example. In the exceptions we can use n number of exceptions. See here, I have used no data form and also too many rows. So we can use any number of exceptions in the exception block. Okay, there is no problem in it. So the next one is invalid cursor. So whenever we are performing invalid operations on the cursor, server will return an error. Okay, if you are trying to close the cursor with opening it, okay, just we'll see what is this. Control delete. So let us see before here. See here, declare. In the declaration session we are giving cursor and variable. In the beginning session, see here, So normally here we have to use open C1 and we will begin loop and fetching and printing the data. So if we don't use open C1, what will happen? See here. Okay, declare cursor C1 is select star from emp comma v row emp percentage row type begin. So we will just open the cursor, just we will check it. Open cursor, loop, fetch C1 into v row, exit, then C1 percentage not found. C1 is a percentage not found is a cursor attribute. Then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So what we need to print? v row dot ename. Then we will end loop. Then we will close the cursor and we are ending the block. Now let us check. See here now PL SQL procedure successfully completed. What it will return? It will return all the employee names. See, suppose here I will clear the output here before. See, suppose I will remove open C1, then what it will show? See here. So see here, it is an invalid cursor. So this is an error. So how to handle that error? We will use exception. Exception when invalid cursor, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. What is that? Open the cursor. Okay, see here now what will show. So it shows PL SQL successfully completed. Now it will show the error. Here open the cursor. So this is about invalid cursor. See here the next one is cursor already open. So when we are trying to reopen the cursor without closing the cursor, Oracle server will return an error. So what is that error? Cursor is already open. So to handle that error, we use cursor already open. So cursor already open. So we will use this exception. See what is this? See here, we will just use open C1 twice. See here, we are, so first here it is already open. Then again we are opening the cursor. Then it will show the error. Cursor already open. So to handle that error, what we will do? We will write some exception in the exception block. What is that exception? When cursor already open. So this is the exception. Then what we will put? Output dot put underscore line. So what we will put? First close the cursor and then open again. So this is an error what we want to print. See here, PL SQL procedure completed. So what is that? See here, first close the cursor and then open it again. So this is about cursor already open. So the next one is invalid number. So whenever we are trying to convert string type to number type, then this error will pop up. So what is that error? This is invalid number. So how to handle that error? We are using the exception invalid number exception. So see here, example begin. Okay, insert into emp. Okay, so these are the columns into which we want to insert some values. Okay, what are these values? ABCD, comma ABCD. See here, emp number is a data type of number here, but we are assigning char data type to emp number. So that is the error, which is invalid number. Okay, let us see here in the tool, Control Alt Delete. So begin, insert into EMP. What are the EMP number, comma, ename, values. So what is the data? ABCD, comma, ABCD. So this is the data, and N. See here, it will show error. So this is an error, invalid number. So how to handle that error? We use the exception. Exception when invalid number, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. What I will say, check the data type. Okay. See now what is the output. Check the data type. So this is the required one. So the next one is value error. Okay, this is also same, but there is something in it. So whenever we are trying to convert string to number based on the condition, here if we are directly converting string to number here, but we are converting string to number based on the condition, then Oracle will return an error. So there are two cases in this error. The first one is this one, and the second one is when we are trying to store large amount of data in the data type, in the variable, then it will show this error. So what is this error? Numeric or value error. See here. So we will see some example. Okay, first one, declare. So we are declaring a variable of data type number, and we are beginning the executable session, and a. So we are assigning a with two parameters. So here some x parameter with addition with some y parameter. See, and then we are printing the a. See, suppose if in the x parameter we will give alphabets a and b. Suppose if you give either of the any values, if you give any char to either x or y, we will get this error, because a is the data type of number, and these in these parameters, if you are giving char data type, this it will show this error. Okay. So this is numeric or value error. So there is another condition. See here, this is a number of data of size 2 digits. Suppose if you are specifying here if you want to add 1 lakh plus 1 lakh, here it will show the same error, because here its size only is 2 digits, but we are adding 1 lakh and 1 lakh, then it can't store those values. That's why it shows the error. Okay, let us see here. Declare a number of data type 5. Begin. Okay, a I am assigning with some parameter x plus some parameter y. Then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. I want to print the value of a. Now I am ending the session, closing the block. See here. Suppose I will take x value as a and y value as 10. Then see, the error is numeric or value error, because for the x parameter I have given alphabet a. So that's why it is showing error. Suppose see here. Suppose I am giving x as 10 and y as p. Then what will happen? See here. The y also, the both values should be numeric value. Here x and y parameters both should be numeric value, because a is a numeric value. So that's why it is showing this error. Suppose let us check 1 lakh. Here also 1 lakh. Then it will show the same error, because A is of data size only 5, but we are providing 1 lakh to the x and y parameters, which it cannot be possible to store. So that's why it is showing the errors. So how to handle that errors? We will use exceptions. When, so what is this exception? So when value error, okay, when value error, then sorry, or when value error, then dbms underscore output dot underscore line, enter the reasonable values to the parameters. Okay, sorry. So okay, so it will show the error. So enter the reasonable values to the parameter. Suppose I will give a, and here I will give 10. What it will show? It will show the same. Enter the reasonable values to the parameter. So this is about value error. So the next one is the zero error. So whenever we try to divide by 0, then the Oracle server will returns an error. So because anything by 0 is infinity, which we cannot be calculated. So what it will show the error? Divisor is equal to 0. So how to handle that error? We have to use 0 divide. Okay, so let us see the example. So declare, we are declaring 3 variables with the parameters. Okay, next we are beginning the executable session and assigning some arithmetic calculations here. So in the dbms, okay, so let us see here this control alt delete, control alt delete, declare a number of data type size 5, assigning with parameter a, sorry, is equals to assigning with parameter a, b number of data type 5 is equals to assigning with parameter b, sorry, assigning, right? So this one is assigning, and c number 5 of assigning with parameter c. So begin, a is assigned with b divided by c. Okay, dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So what is this? We have to print a value, then ending it, control alt control enter. So we just don't need a here, because a is the value which we want to print. Control alt control enter. Okay, wait a minute. Here. So what is the b value? 10 we want to give, and for the c value we want to give 1. So this is, sorry, okay. See here, the output will be 10, because 10 divided by 1 is 10. So let us check, and c we will give as 0. See, then it will show. So this is wrong one, wait a minute, control alt control enter. Okay, 0. Okay, divisor is equal to 0. This is the error. How to handle that error? We will use exception. So when, what is that? 0 divide 0, then dbms underscore output dot put underscore line. So what we want to you don't use 0 in the denominator. Okay, okay, don't use 0 in the divisor. We will use. Okay, let us check here. Okay, now it is executed. What it will show? So don't use 0 in the divisor. Okay, so this is about use predefined exceptions. So in the later videos we will see about exception propagations and some user defined exceptions and some rising predefined exceptions. Okay, thank you guys for watching my videos. Please show your support by subscribing to my channel and also sharing my videos.